GoToWhitney.com.
Hey guys, we're here with Allie X, and she is performing at the Fillmore in Philadelphia on August 29th, and we cannot wait that she's making a tour stop right here. So excited about this. Can you just tell us about your new album?
Yeah, Collection 2 is my record, which I poured my heart into for 2 years, and it has 10 songs. It's about the reclamation of one's identity and fragmentation of a person that can occur over time. And I hope you like it.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds really cool. That was my next question to you, because I was, reading about you and learning more about the style of music it is. And one of the things is, like you said, it's the loss of the reclamation of one's identity. I guess that can really relate to a lot of people, because over the years you can lose yourself with life. Life happens. So
yeah,
did something happen to you where you're like, you know what, I have to kind of bring it back and change the way I did things the first time so people don't lose sight of who I am?
That's a great question. And yes, I've had that feeling a few times where I sort of look at who I am and then look at who I was, and it feels very disconnected. Yeah. And I just sort of think to myself, what happened? Or like, where did the old me go? Or like, who really am I supposed to be to begin with? And that's just a question that I ask myself a lot, I guess, in life. And one way that I express that sort of confusion is through my music.
Your music and your writing. So what would you say, I mean, because fans that are going to relate to this and listen to it, because that's kind of the goal of the music, what is something personal about you? What is something that was lost along the way that you're like, wow, I can't believe I'm this now. I used to be that. I need to get back to that. What's something that we can kind of learn about you?
Well, I do like to stay shrouded in mystery. Okay. But one thing that comes to mind is silliness, humor. I feel that I've lost like a lot of those sort of instincts that I used to have. I used to be kind of like a class clown at one point in my life, and I feel like I take myself and my life way too seriously now, I think. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, that's one thing that comes to mind. But there's more. I think there's more sort of deep pains that I'm not exactly comfortable talking about that are in me, and inspired a lot of my music.
Okay, that's fair, and that's fine. I guess we'll have to listen to it, right? I love it.
It's supposed to be more how people that listen to my music, I like to present them with these ideas, and then then they personalize it. It's not so much about emulating my experience or seeing me as like a role model or whatever.
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. So when you're talking about music, I mean, there's so many people. We have reality shows. We have people dying to make it out there and to go on tour. What made you stand out? How did you have this opportunity?
To go on tour?
Yeah, to go on tour. I mean, there's so many artists out there. Everyone wants to be a singer. What made you stand out? How did you get to this point in your career?
Persistence, I guess. I've been at it for a while. I think a lot of people might have gotten tired by this point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just have this obsession and this need within me to express myself and like, let's not kid ourselves, like to get attention and have my work like seen, like it's not all it's not all coming from a selfless place, and yeah, so I've made it this far now that I can make a living doing music, and that's really awesome, and that I have a team, and that I have the means to go and play in a bunch of cities. So
wow,
it's awesome. I still have ways to go, but at least I've gotten this far.
Yeah, and you have to start somewhere. And I heard that there are some celebrities that love your music, like Katy Perry. How does that feel? Did you ever meet her? Do you know her?
Yeah, I know. We don't like hang out, but I've met her a couple times, and we have a lot of mutual friends. And yeah, she did the tweet about me, and you know, that was very useful and positive and flattering, and yeah. So, and then I'm also good friends with someone named Troye Sivan, who's widely known in some circles, and he's amazing, and I've written a lot with him as well. So those are the two kind of like big celebrity things that I always get asked about.
That's cool. So when you say that you're writing, because I interview a lot of people, and there's times where an artist just feels more comfortable writing the music than performing it, but you seem to be very into the writing aspect and putting it out there. Is that common? What do you like better? Do you like both?
I really do like both. They really balance each other out. Performing, there's no high that's like that, you know. It's so it's the best high there is, but it's also can be very taxing, and you become very vulnerable, and you know, doing studio work and just the art of just creating in like a more quiet environment is like you know, super satisfying as well, and also very fun to write for people other than yourself. It kind of takes the pressure off. So yeah, I like doing it all.
Who can we relate to? If someone, because you're not as mainstream now, who's someone in the mainstream music world right now that we can kind of compare you to?
Well, in terms of all the different hats that I wear, maybe someone like Charlie XCX or Sia. Yeah, but I mean, they're more successful than I am.
But still, that's good, you know. Hey, maybe you'll be touring with them. You never know.
Yeah.
So this tour, how do you pronounce it? Is it coalition or COLLXTION? How do you pronounce it?
COLLXTION is just you replace the EC with an X.
Okay. Collection. I see. Oh my I was like, wait, how do I pronounce? That's really funny.
No, a few people are like have said coalition.
That's what I keep like in my brain. I'm like coalition. Oh, it's collection. That's cool. I like that. That's fun. When you in part of your bio, it says that you explore the world of X. It's kind of like a fantasy universe. Can you just explain that more? Is that the same as, you know, when people dress up and go to Comic-Con, something like that, or what does that mean?
That could be a version of it. To me, X is the possibility of anything. It's infinite. So when you take X into your name and into your life, you can create your own reality, I guess, create your own truth. For me, like my aesthetic and like the images that I put out and the kind of music that I put out is all an expression of X, but coming from me. So your expression of X, your world of X would look probably different than mine.
Yeah, that's cool. And are there any designers that you love wearing? Like, who do you want to give a shout out to? Like, I see you're wearing those Ray-Ban glasses. You wear Ray-Bans a lot.
I wear Ray-Bans a lot. Yeah, I got these gifted, which is nice. They're like my go-tos. I always like to shout out my friends. There's Rad Hirani and Renata Morales in Montreal. I like to wear Miu Miu, Chanel. You know, I'm not friends with them, but
that's okay. That's your style.
Retro Super Future is another sunglasses line that I really like. Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any like celebrity crushes? Like, you know, is there someone out there that you'd be like, I'd love to like meet?
Never been asked that before. Celebrity crush? I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I have, you know, music. I have artistic crushes, I guess, but not like a.
Who's your artistic crush?
Right now, I'm really into Kevin Parker from Tame Impala.
Okay. How about talking about yourself, just to get people to know you on a personal level? Do you have any fun hidden talents?
I can make a guinea pig noise.
Can we do it? That'd be fun.
I think, let's see if I can do it on command.
Okay. That's amazing. Props to you. Props to you. That's so good. I love it. Well, that's really cool. Is there anything else you want to discuss to tell your fans before you hit Philadelphia?
I'm gonna be bringing this on the road with me. I got this at Muji, and it's like the best thing.
Okay.
You put you just put a little like water in and a little aromatherapy, and it makes your whole hotel room smell good.
Stop. Well, what is it? Is it like a light up candle or?
No, it's called a diffuser. Oh. It's like the stuff coming out the top. It looks like steam, but it's not. But it makes like it infuses with like an aroma, and it makes the room smell good.
How cool! That's awesome. Well, good. Well, we know that you'll be smelling good at least when you're here on tour. That's one thing we can count on, right? Yeah, fingers crossed. Well, Allie, I appreciate it so much. We're looking forward to your tour at Philadelphia. You're stopping at the Fillmore on August 29th, so we look forward to seeing you there. And where can we find more information about you?
Just Google Allie X. I'm all over every social channel, and you know, stream my music a lot if you like it, because that's what counts these days.
Yeah, that's true. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Allie.
Thank you.